Good evening all. I am Dr. Gayathri, an educational therapist. I work with kids having learning challenges. I am the founder of Flourishing Kids, Chennai. Thank you all for participating in the Dyslexia Awareness Quiz on Flourishing Kids. I strongly believe that every child is uniquely gifted and has the potential to make a history. All it requires is persistent effort to guide them and inspire them to do it. October is the month of dyslexia awareness. It is everywhere in the world. It is celebrated as Dyslexia Awareness Month. So before going to answer the questions in the Dyslexia Awareness Quiz, I would just like to say a few words about dyslexia. What is dyslexia? Dyslexia is a Greek word, dys meaning difficulty, lexia meaning language. So difficulty in language, that is the term dyslexia. Now it is actually referred to as specific learning disorder with impairment in reading. The reading impairment actually we can see in three different forms or three different aspects. They are in word reading, word should be read accurately, reading rate, that is usually we say it as fluency, then reading comprehension. So this is dyslexia. Now we'll go to the quiz. First day, the first question was about who is dyslexic. The answer is both Agatha Christie and Pablo Picasso. Agatha Christie, when she was a teenager itself, she started writing quite a number of novels and short stories. Her first book came out when she was only 21, Mysterious Affair at Styles. She is the best-selling novelist of all times. Almost 4 billion copies of her novels have been sold and has been translated in almost 103 languages. She is a dysgraphia personality in particular. Then Pablo Picasso. He actually failed the traditional school system. His father was an artist and he encouraged a lot for Pablo Picasso. And when he was diagnosed, he was labeled as reading blind. That was the term first, even before the dyslexia term was coined. So he was actually labeled as reading blind that time. Next question, is dyslexia rare? Dyslexia is rare, true or false? Dyslexia is not rare. 1 in 10 have dyslexia. And now studies are even showing that 1 in 5 have dyslexia. Next, the third question, kids with dyslexia, the option is they can learn to read with systematic instructions. Yes, definitely they can learn to read. So all they need is systematic, direct and explicit instructions. For the second question, the first question was, is dyslexia more prevalent in boys or girls or both same? It is equally prevalent both in boys as well as girls. Then the second question, is dyslexia a vision problem? False, dyslexia is not a vision problem. Okay, the reversals. Usually many of them get confused. All dyslexics need not see everything in reversals. For some kids with dyslexia or for people with dyslexia, there won't be any reversals also. And one more thing, till 7 years, it is very normal for kid to do the mirror imaging. After that also, if it persists, if after giving the proper intervention also, if it persists, then only we have to look out for the sign of mirror writing. But without that also, there are many other signs to look out in dyslexics. They actually see normally like how we see, but they perceive it differently. So the vision is not at all a problem with dyslexics. Third question, dyslexia is caused by bad diet, bad parenting, more screen time. This is none of the above. No, dyslexia is not at all caused by bad diet or bad parenting and not because of any screen time, more screen time or anything. It's actually a neuro problem. It's a neurogenetic problem and it is not caused by this. Most of the times it is genetic issues or more in this. It is actually a neurological problem only. Then third day, I had the first question, who is dyslexic? Abhishek Bachchan, Tom Cruise, both are dyslexic. Abhishek Bachchan was diagnosed with dyslexia at the age 7. He actually came out after the movie Tare Zameen Par, the famous movie. So after that he himself told that he is dyslexic and he has not hid any time that he is dyslexic. Tom Cruise, he was diagnosed with dyslexia at around age 7 He won 3 Golden Globe Awards and is nominated for 3 Academy Awards also. Then the second question, dyslexia can be cured with medication? No, dyslexia cannot be cured with medication. It's false. Please don't fall into any traps saying that the magic mix works for them or quick fix. It doesn't work with dyslexia. Then the third question, if you give enough time, children will outgrow dyslexia. This is false. Why I wanted to specifically include this question is that many times parents say that my kid is very small. Won't it become normal once they grow up? Won't it become very normal? Is it okay? Yeah, now only my kid is 7 years. Now only my kid is 8 years. Once they grow up, everything will become normal. No, you have to actually do early intervention. If we give them early intervention and we are giving the instructions, as I said, if it is direct, systematic and explicit instructions, of course the kid will shine. Yeah, so please do an early intervention for the kids and don't wait till the kid fails. The kid may lose their self-esteem and self-confidence. As soon as we see some difficulties in reading and writing, if the kid is having difficulties, then please approach a proper correct person. Educational therapists like we work for this only. We actually do specifically for kids with dyslexia. So you have to approach a proper person like educational therapist, a special educator, a counselor for going about how to handle your kids. So this is what all about dyslexia awareness quiz, and I thank you all once again for participating in this awareness quiz. Dyslexia is not a disease, it's a condition, and dyslexia is not related to IQ. Dyslexia is not at all related to IQ also. They usually have average or above average intelligence. So let's be more aware of what is dyslexia, and let us also spread the word of dyslexia awareness in this month. Thank you all.